Okay, well, this seems to me like this is showing me a bunch of really profound signs of just getting closer to Pittsburgh. I don't have to put my face on cam, guys. I'm just on vacation, so what I have to do instead is to illustrate to all of you the trip. This is an excursion into the uninhabited part first of Pennsylvania. Well, then I had to get into Pittsburgh because the only other spot with a Gold's Gym around here is Harrisburg. That's a little far. I need a shower. What did this dumb fuck? He just put his high beams on me. He did it back there too. Well, what should I do? Flip him off real quick? That ain't right, but I'm ready for road rage out here. This dude wanted to fuck with me. Like, I could have gotten it. You know what? This is a vlog video. I could have got right in front of this asshole and slammed my brakes like a shitty driver. Instead, I didn't do that. I'm a nice guy. Why did he put the high beams on me if he's not he got in the left lane and he's not passing me? I'm going 70. The posted speed limit here is 70. What's he doing back here? This guy's like making me nervous right now. Like, what does this trucker have behind me? A pistol? I don't want to end up in this situation here, guys. I'm just trying to go on a little bit of a trip. Just had to get out of DC first. Whoa. Some people want to go speeding today. See, out on the interstate, in the middle of the day, this is the only place you can do it. Like you go to the mountains out in Pennsylvania. Where I was at it's called the Cherry Springs Park, and then I went to the Great Canyon State Park in Pennsylvania, just north of Harrisburg. It's a little town called Emporium. It is a very nice. They have good hospitality. I got a little motel there, and they gave me a free glass of apple juice for breakfast. I didn't have to pay. The room was $50. So like they figured the least they could have done was give me a little bit of a sugar rush first thing when I wake up. They hooked me right up. And you know what? The Rite Aid down the street, they gave me a bunch of free hand sanitizer, guys. I told them what my story is. The cashier felt really sorry for me. So like, I guess she just had a box of free. She get manager right off on the store. The bill. Yeah. They get to get stuff. They got a little credit card set aside. I like just driving through, but I'm not quite seeing any signs of Pittsburgh yet, actually. It's so far though, guys. You see, the problem with Pennsylvania, the big issue I have with western and northern, like the edge of Pennsylvania, where you find a bunch of trees. There's a big logging industry there, and the Dark Skies Park is there. You could see the Milky Way really well at night. It was rainy last night though, unfortunately. As you can see, all the cloud overcast. The big issue with Pennsylvania, guys, you gotta really watch out for those speed traps. If you're going through late at night, like the speed limits go from 55 all the way down to 35 around these big huge hills. The mountains are like triangular shaped in that region. They're not ridges. They're big giant mountains and canyons all over the place. You got these big skinny it's not even a valley. It's just a little gutter going right through the middle of two mountains. There's a stream, and then there's a roadway with just a skinny little country road. Some of these have like 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, skinny little, you got like no passing zones. It's so just dangerous. To make matters even worse, at night, right before the sun comes up here, there's a whole ton of fog coming from random places at the bottom of each of these hills. Big dense clouds of fogs just drifting in and out of the trees. You don't even see it coming. It just surrounds you. Then you can't see dick. You're stuck there. You have to put the high beams on. It ain't no fun, guys. Do not go anywhere close to Pennsylvania unless the sun is up. It's a scary place, you guys. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't end up in any scenarios here. I've been traveling safely, folks. I like to just ride around. Just blowing a little bit of gas. I figured I deserve it. Why not? I don't even care that it costs so much. I'm gonna go on a vacation anyway. It's my treat, you know. Like after everything that's happened though, and it would make no sense if I didn't come out here now, like as in right away. I had 43 hours vacation saved up. This is a little bit too much for me. Oh yeah, like got almost the whole month off here. I was taking the whole week off before May, like the last week of April off. So it is a month of vacation. Just a portion of it would be paid vacation. Because they let you, at these Amazon warehouses, they let you just take the day off if you feel like it. That's how hard the job is. They know that the job is so terrible that people are going to get burnt out. Like everybody, as in all of the employees there will be in a perpetually burnt out state as long as they're working there. You can't tell me that getting no sunlight and doing that sort of stuff for years and years, you cannot tell me that's healthy. I've been through it, guys. I've been through the Amazon experience. I know what that's like. It ain't no fun, y'all. Go do something else with your life. I mean, just don't go to a PetSmart. Don't be a cashier. Don't go in the food service industry. Don't go and be landscaping. Don't do any road work either. All those people get paid the same rate, pretty much, which is the minimum. And out here, the minimum wage is actually like $4, right? They don't get very much at all out. Oh wow, how'd they even survive out during the pandemic and stuff? You know what it is? Out in this area, I feel like everybody sort of told their family members to come move in with them if they already got a house, just to cut down on costs, just to go on some sort of budget out here. Then they started hoarding all the groceries. Everyone was doing that out here. All these rednecks, these farmers, whatever you call them. Like you find people like tow truck drivers, gas station attendants, and auto body shop mechanic. That's all you got out here, right? Nothing much else. Maybe a couple logging industry people. What's in Pittsburgh though? I heard they got a lot of steel out here. I want to get into metallurgy. I feel like that would be interesting. They also got like cattle farming. Yeah. Like look. That truck had livestock back here. Isn't it? Oh yeah. I don't see any problem with being a farmer out here. I can do it. First I gotta get a little set aside to get the plot and get the fertilizer. What else? The tractor and the barn. See, like last night I was driving past this one house and the front porch was all lit up really nice with UV, like ultraviolet black light, like the purple looking fluorescence. I want to have if I ever have a front porch, if I'm ever fortunate enough to have one, that's the type of lights I'll put on it. Those look real good, like just from a distance. You can definitely notice there's a little bit of a dark purple, bluish, little bit of a color in the distance. It's like noticeable. In the future, everyone's front porch on their house will be illuminated with ultraviolet light, but like the part of the ultraviolet light that's still a little purple, so you can still see the visible portion of it. But they don't tend to give you cancer, skin cancer. They give you instead like melanoma. Isn't that what it's called? It's not like a carcinoma, but instead it's a melanoma, like the oma from the melanin in your skin. I don't know much about these things because I only got a high school diploma. I was about to get a medical education, was passing all my classes too. And you know what happened? They kicked me the fuck out. I couldn't finish my associate's degree. Like they wouldn't want me to. I was just going to have to find some other way of living life. Good news is, I'm 26, guys. So like the second half of my 20s wasn't all entirely gone to waste. Some of it was. Some of it was like horribly wasted. I almost got killed. Dude, like the first part of the second half of my 20s sucked cock. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, oh, that should never happen to anyone though. What happened on that bicycle on that day in July? It was a hot sun beating down, marinated on the pavement as I was bleeding out, unconscious. And oh yeah, good thing I was like 5 minutes from the hospital. I would have literally died if I was any farther. That's how serious these injuries were, dude. I'm not making this up. I put pictures up on my Insta if you don't believe me. It was bloody. It looks like a horror movie. Like if you have any children or anything, don't let them look. Like cover their eyes or something, man. They don't need to see these things, man. Oh wow. I'm not even gonna tell my grandchildren what happened. When I have some, no way. They don't. Their ears don't need to be exposed to these things. They'll find out when they're an adult, maybe. Oh, they'll Google it up. I don't have to tell them shit. That would just be. Ooh. The big issue I would have with it is PTSD portion. Can't get past that. I don't know if I'll grow out of it or whatever, but it's wow. Oh my goodness. Give me butterflies in my stomach. Woo! Oh yeah. Just hearing, I didn't even hear what it sounded like because I died like on impact, but when my skull hit into the floor, it was going relatively fast, folks. A lot of things got a little crushed up in here. Many parts, portions of it. Somehow it totally healed 100%. I don't even have any issue with this part of my skull. And my vision is totally unaltered. So like that's great. Like this injury could have made me blind in my left eye. Could have easily done that. The thing was bulging out of my face. I don't even have pictures of what that looks like. They took them though. I guess I got a glance of it, like for half a second, on someone's laptop once. They were looking through some file, some X-rays, and the picture showed up that I saw. And I was like, oh, gee, dang, ooh, oh, I don't need to look at that. You know what? I asked him to burn the CD because I had to go get a referral for the radiology out of network because it was Inova in Virginia Hospital. But I had a Kaiser Permanente insurance, so I had to go get it. So I went to, what was it? Oh, Dr. Antwi Owusu. I think he's from like somewhere, like a foreign country, probably. And like he told me, you know, dude, I can fix that with plastic surgery. Your jaw, it will never line up the way it used to. You always have this overbite. I always actually did have an overbite. Now it's just way worse because the shape of my skull changed. And I used to actually be able to make this whistling noise. I've got a video of that. I don't know if I uploaded that yet, actually. I'll go looking for it soon. But I can't make that sound anymore with my teeth. It would be loud as hell. That's the best I could do. I used to be able to make that thing hurt your ears. Like, people, you make that noise in the middle of a crowded area, any public space, especially indoors. It'll echo off all the walls, and people will stare at you like what did you just do, man? Like, whoa, what was that? I have never heard something like that before in my life. Can you do that again, please? That was interesting. Yeah, I really would like to hear it. I can make several of these. I know how to, what else was, there was one more. I would do this all day long at one point during my life. It's no fun though anymore without the tooth whistle. That was what completed the whole act. Had to include that in there because if I just left it out, well, who else do you know that can make that loud sort of noise with their teeth? I've never met anyone anyway. It would be really cool. Nice driving with you guys.